Hello guys. Yeah, no, like let's get started. This is the first question. Meaning the first video, the first part of the video. Um yeah, let's get started. They say in the diagram triangle ABC. So this is A, this is B, this is C. Triangle ABC is drawn with the vertices A, they gave in the coordinates of A, B, C. For C, we don't have any coordinates. Cool. For B, we do have. And then P is a midpoint of line AB, right? And then Q, where is Q? Here is Q. Is a line on AC. Yeah, it's a line on AC. They don't say anything about it, whether Q is a midpoint of AC or not. They don't say anything about that, right? Sorry. They say A, Q, C is a line on the x-axis, right? Of course, we see that. And then E, where's E? Where's E? Here is E, né? So E is wait, when I say yeah, that's E. So E is minus half and 2. It's a point on PQ, right? And PQ is parallel to BC. All right, cool. So let's see what questions they have for us. Né? They say calculate the coordinates of P. P, what do you know about P? P is what? It's a midpoint. So we're gonna use a midpoint formula to get the value. So midpoint of P, that's gonna be x and y. The formula is x1 plus x2 divided by 2. Then it's y1 plus y2 divided by 2. Yeah. And then if I go my points, okay, x, I have minus 7, x1 then plus, I have 3, right? Then divided by 2. Let's see, for y, I have 0 plus 8 divided by 2. I do my math. That is minus 4 over 2, and that is 8 over 2. And the final coordinate of the final point, it's gonna be what? It's gonna be minus 2 and 4. So this point right here, this point, this point, it's minus 2 and 4. Yeah, yeah, bro. So let's see. The gradient of AB, ne? AB, AB. Let me write coordinates of B right here, man. It's 3 and 8. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't have space. So I'm gonna keep on writing and erasing. Yeah. So the gradient then, gradient of AB, gradient of AB, change in y over change in x, which is y. Let me use y2 minus y1 this time, x2 minus x1. Then what do you have? You have 8 minus 0. You have 3 minus 7. Yeah, and then you have 8 all over 3 plus 7. That is 8 over 10. And that is 4 over 5. Then yeah, you're done. Let me confirm it. It's easy to just make mistakes. 8 minus 0, 3 minus 7. So cool. We have the gradient of AB. And now theta. Ooh. So look at size of theta. Né? We're just going to use what? The angle of inclination using this gradient we have found here. Right? So to do this one, we will say so 4.1.3. You know that the solution is what? You have, what's the formula? M is cos to tan theta. right? So I have m, which is 4/5 tan theta. Then I do that thing, man, I have to find what this thing is called. Yeah, I don't want to use the word transpose, but yeah. Yeah, then theta is equals to shift tan 4/5. I have my theta is 38 point let me say 66, since I wasn't told to maybe I don't know. Let me see if there was any instruction of rounding up. No, there wasn't. So yeah, so those are all your 2 marks. You have 6 marks by just doing what we have done. Let's go to the next question. So remember, out of 20 now, out of 20 you already have 6, 6/20. 14 marks remaining. Yeah, cool. Cool. So they say yeah, it's the same diagram, of course. Remember, this is and I need to lock this. I need to lock this before any mistakes happens. Yeah. So remember this point, that the point is -2 and 4. I believe so. Let me go check. -2 and 4. Cool. Yeah. And the angle here, we already have it. Look, they say determine the equation of BC. Where is BC? Here is BC. Right, BC. Determine the equations of BC. So yeah, in the form of y is equals to. So let us look. What do we have, man? What do we have? For BC, we only have the point B. Now we don't know what point C is. We don't know what point C is. But it's easy. I'm gonna share with you multiple ways of getting to know, like multiple ways of getting to do this problem. So we have point P and we have point E. With those 2 points, you can calculate the gradient of those 2 points. Since the 2 lines PQ and BC are parallel, they share the same gradient. So yeah, then you just use that gradient with that point. Let me see another way. I mean, that's the only way in my mind right now. Let me not make the video much longer than necessary. So I'm gonna do just that. I'm gonna say the gradient of PQ, it's equals to change in y, change in x, y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. That gives me 4 minus 2 minus 2 minus half, and that's gonna give me what? That's gonna give me 2 all over -2 plus half. That's gonna be to make math easy for me, I can say this 2 is 4/2, right? Yeah, so then my answer is 2 divided by negative it's gonna be 3/2, right? So which is just 2 multiplied by 2/3, let me say minus, and then that's just 4/3. Let me just make sure that I'm not cooking you all. So come on, man. -2 minus -1/2. Damn! Oh, I forgot the negative. Yeah, damn, nice. So we have the gradient, and then you can then say since PQ is parallel to BC, MPQ is equals to MBC, right? Then you go to that formula, y minus y1 equals to m into x minus x1, right? then I need that point 3 and 8. The point is 3 and 8. So now I substitute that point. I have I have y minus 8. I have minus 4 over 3 into x minus 3, right? I have y, I have minus 4 over 3 x plus 4, yeah, plus 4. The 3 are gonna cancel, and then I transpose the 8. Then I have, let me see, plus 8. Yes, plus 8. And then therefore the equation is minus 4 over 3 x plus 12. Then I am done. Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, that was 5 marks. You have your 5 marks. Right now you have 5 plus 6, that is 11. So you have 11 out of 20, right? 9 more marks, right? They say calculate the length of AC ne? AC. Cool. So it's very interesting, ne? I'm gonna erase this first part. Because for this one you kind of need the equation. Like sometimes when you're solving these questions, ne, try to wonder, why did they ask me the previous question? You know, when you are now on the next question. For example, right now they asked us to find the formula in this form, formula of BC in that form, right? And my mind is telling me that I can ask myself a question and be like, Mara, why did they ask me that question? I can be like, no. Like me solving this, like finding the equation helps me know the coordinates of C. Because C, 4.3.1. C, point C is the what? C is the x-intercept of line BC, right? So remember x-intercept, remember y is equals to 0. So I take that equation, I'm like y minus 4 over 3 plus 12, this is x. Then I have 0 minus 4 over 3 x plus 12. I transpose, I have positive 4 over 3x is equals to 12. Now I'm gonna multiply everything by 3 over 4 so that I have the value of x. This, they cancel, right? So I have x on the side, and then now I'm gonna have 9 this side. Let me show you the side. 3 over 4 multiplied by 12, so this cancel each other and we have 3, so 3 times 3, that's 9. So the value here, the value here is 9. This value here, it's 9, So now for me to find the length, I'm just gonna say something easy. From here to here, that's 9. From here to here, that's 7. 7 plus 9, that is 16 units. But let's use the distance formula. Let's use the distance formula, yeah, damn, I need space. Do I? Yeah, I can go on this side. So I'm gonna use the distance formula. So distance of AC, y1 minus y2 squared plus x1 minus x2 squared, right? And the y values are gonna be 0 minus 0, because we are on the x-axis. AC is on the x-axis, right? And then this is gonna be what? This is gonna be 9 minus 7, right? Squared. And then you have 9 plus 7 squared, which is just gonna be 9 plus 7, which is just gonna be 16, right? And then there we go. You have the distance for AC, yeah? And now they say calculate the area of a trapezium, right? So remember I was saying to you guys that you have to know even the formula of your quadrilaterals, ne? Because now look, man, we have the question that says what? Calculate the area of a trapezium, ne? So that's 4 point 4 point what? Point 3.2. Cool. So the first thing you need is your distance, is your the area, the formula for the area of a trapezium. So this is our formula, ne? This is our formula. You have a trapezium, your A and B, and you have your height there. So let's go back to what we do have now. So they're talking about the trapezium P. I'm gonna draw it with the red PB, PB, C, and oh my god, my mind just like stopped thinking. Q, yes. So in this case, I mean, I can say what? This is A and this is B, right? Then another thing that I'm going to need is a perpendicular line, a line that is perpendicular. So maybe first I can check if A, B, and B, and BC are perpendicular at all. So let me find that out. I did calculate BC, the formula of BC. There we go. And I never calculated the gradient of. Okay, cool. So this is a little bit nice. So I need to have a perpendicular line, right, as to our formula of a trapezium, the area of a trapezium. Damn. So by that I need to check. So I'm gonna do the calculations right here, because they didn't say anything at all about perpendicular lines. So let me do it. Cool. Allow me to erase this part, ne? Allow me to erase this part. Allow me to erase that part. So BC, I have the formula for BC. Now BP, M of BP, it's gonna be changing Y, say that is 4 minus, maybe let me start with that, 8 minus 4, and that is 3 minus 2, that is 4, and that is this right here, it's gonna be 5. Yeah, it's gonna be 5. So yeah, no, they are not perpendicular at all, right? They are not perpendicular at all. If I multiply this gradient 4 over 5, I multiply by I multiply by that point, I'm not gonna get minus 1. I'm not gonna get minus 1. Yeah, so of course they cannot be. So yeah, now I'm imagining something like this, ne? I draw the line there, which will be perpendicular. Then this will be my perpendicular height, ne? Yeah, that's gonna be my perpendicular height. So what I'm gonna do is what am I gonna do? I already have the gradient of BC, so I can use that gradient to help me find the gradient of that line. Yeah, this is gonna be one hell of a, it's gonna be a really nice example. This is just gonna be very hot. It's gonna be very hot. So I'm gonna erase things that I do not need. I believe I need everything that I've written into space. So yeah, let's get started. It's gonna be very hard. That's why I think I see where the 6 marks is coming from. I now see where the 6 marks is coming from. Let's do it. So that the green line there, that's my perpendicular line. So I need to find the coordinates of this point. I need to find the coordinates of that point. Let me call this point K, right? I need to find the coordinates of K and the coordinates of Q. By that, I'll be able to have my height, right? My perpendicular height. Because of course, using the formula, that height over there is their perpendicular height. So yeah, let's get started. Let us get started. I have coordinates B, I have coordinates E. I can find oh nice. So look at this. I already know since BC is parallel to PQ. I can say this is y of BC. So now I can say since BC is parallel to PQ, MPQ, it's gonna be minus, and so now let's see what we do. I can use this point. I'm gonna use point P to find the equation of line PQ. So I want to find the equation of line PQ, line PQ, right? So I'm gonna use this formula, and let me use the dots and say y minus y1 equals to m into x minus x1, and then I have y minus, y1, that is 4 minus 4, we have minus 4 over 3, we have x minus 2, I believe. Let me go check. Yes. And then I have y, okay, maybe minus 4 minus 4 over 3 into x plus 2. Now I'm gonna transpose as well. I have x minus 8 over 3, right? Then plus 4, minus 4 over 3 x. I can just go to my calculator straight, and say 2, no, say 8 over 3. Damn, what am I doing? So it's minus 8 over 3 plus 4. It gets me 4. It gets me 4 over 3. Let me see. Okay, cool. So I have the equation. Now I can find the coordinates of Q. So Q, okay, bye-bye. So Q is what? Q is the x-intercept where y is 0. So I take this formula here and I substitute my y to be 0. If I do that, I have 0 is equals to minus 4 over 3x plus 4 over 3. I transpose. I don't have space. I need space. Perhaps let me do this. 0 equals to minus 4 over 3x plus 4 over 3. I transpose. I have 4 over 3. X is equals to 4 over 3. That means this is x. Therefore, x is equals to 1 because I divide by 4 over 3 both sides. X is equals to 1. So that means that means Q, Q is 1 and 0. That's the point. So this point right here, point Q, it's 1 and 0. So look at this. I have the coordinates of P, I have coordinates of Q, I have B, I have C. The last coordinate is what? Is the last coordinate is come on man, think. The last coordinate is gonna be k. So I'm looking for the coordinates of k. So what do I do now? I'm gonna erase the workings here. At least you have them. You can just go back. Yeah, so yeah, now I'm looking for the coordinates of k. I'm looking for the coordinates of k. I hope like the biggest thing here will be like if I made a very slight mistake, you know, or like not even a slight, even if I made a mistake, I hope I didn't make any mistake with the workings. But yeah, so now remember h, qk line qk or kq is perpendicular to bc, right? That means the gradient of qk multiplied by the gradient of bc is equal to -1. So I don't have the gradient of qk multiplied by -1/3 is equal to -1. And for me, this side, what I can do is multiply everything by -3 over 4. They're gonna cancel that side, and I'm gonna have the gradient of my guy here to be what? It's gonna be positive 3/4. That's the gradient. So I have this gradient, which is the gradient of line qk, and I have this coordinate q. I have this coordinate q. It's a bit messy. I have this coordinate q, which is 1 0. So I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it. So y minus y1 equals to m into x minus x1, right? So if I do the substitution, y is 0 at that point, y minus 0, so I just leave it like that. The gradient, and then I have x minus 1, which is what? X, then minus 3/4. Then I'm done. Then I'm done. I have the equation, and I'm gonna use that equation to help me with what? I'm gonna use this equation to help me find the coordinates of k. So how do I do that? I have the equation of BC, and I have the equation of yqk equals to it's equals to 3/4 x minus 3/4. Then since these values, they are the same, it's a lot of work. I'm now gonna say y equals to y, and then I have minus 4/3 x plus 12 is equals to 3/4 x minus 3/4. Yeah, I can transpose the x's. 3/4x plus 4/3x. Then this side I'll have 12 plus 3/4, right? Yeah, no, I'm gonna use the calculator. It's gonna help me a lot to be fast. 12 plus 3/4, 3/4. So I have 12. Damn, I don't know, my mind just stopped thinking, man. Didn't even realize that's a quarter. Then I can say I have 3/4 plus 4/3, right? If I do the math, that is is that so though? Let me do it my way. I have 9 here. I have, yeah, that is so. That is so. 25/12 x, so now I want to get x, so that means I'm gonna multiply everything here. Yeah, let me 12.75 equals to, Yeah, let me write this 12.75 as 51/4. I don't know. Yeah. So now, because I want x, I multiply everything by 12/25. So x is gonna be what? X is gonna be so I go 12/25 multiply by 51/4. I am getting 6.12. I'm getting 6.12, ne? So I use any of the equations. Yeah, I'm gonna use any of the equations to give me the y value. Yeah, blessed. Yeah, damn. If I use this one, I have this is y minus 4/3 into 6.12 plus 12, and my y value will be so my y value will be, I have minus 4/3 into 6.12 plus 12. My y value is 3.84. Yeah, 3.84. So I'm gonna, this coordinate is 6.12, 3.84. Ne? I'm gonna take them. This is k. I need to copy, and then I'm gonna put them here. Paste. Damn, it's like I'm making this whole thing a bit messy. So I think, I believe I have all the coordinates that I need to finally get to the answer. Yeah, and I have all the coordinates that I need. Let's do it. Right now I'm just gonna draw my trapezium. And yeah, I'm gonna draw my trapezium, and let me draw my trapezium. Yeah, of course it's not gonna be drawn up to scale, so a little bit disappointment there and there. This is BC. That is P, that is Q, and then my perpendicular line, this is K, ne? Now let me put my coordinates. I remember this is 9, 0, this is 1, 0, and no, this is Q, that is Q. This is 1 and 0, and then P is -2 and 4, and then 3 and 8. So I'm gonna copy this to the next full page where I have enough space to do all my workings, ne? So I'm gonna paste it here. Maybe I can come on, man, resize. Cool. So this is my A, this is my B, this is my height. So the area is what? Is half into A plus B times height. Let me see to confirm. Yep, that is exactly that. So we're gonna get started. We're gonna do the, right now it's just gonna be the distance formulas, and then until we're done. I forgot the coordinates of K. Yeah, that is 6, 12, 3, 8. That is wait, that is 6, 12, 3.84. 3.84, let me confirm that. 3.84, 612. Yeah, now I'm just gonna use my distance formulas to get my distances, and then after that calculations. Yeah, so distance formula, remember, distance formula, AB, that's square root of y1 minus y2 plus x1 minus x2 squared. So let's do that, ne? Let's do that. I need distance PQ, which is gonna be, I'm not gonna use the formula. I have the formula, so I'm just gonna substitute right here. It's gonna be 4 minus 0 squared plus what? Plus minus 2 minus 1 squared. Yeah, straight to the calculator and that. I would say you're running out of time in the exam room. 4 squared plus, that's 3, so 3 squared. That's 5, that's 5, that's 5. So this is 5, it's 4, which is 16, and then this is 3, which gives us 9, which is 25 added together, and then yeah. Another distance we need the distance of BC. Yeah, distance is gonna be 8 minus 0 squared plus 3 minus 9 squared. I go straight to the formula. I have 8 squared plus 3 minus 9. In a 3 minus 9, that's minus 6, so 6 squared. I'm getting a 10, so my distance here is a 10. Yeah, I'm not making mistakes. I also need the length of height. So now the distance of QK, it's gonna be what? So it's gonna be 0 minus 3.84 squared, and then it's gonna be plus 1 minus 6.12 squared. Let me confirm. 0 minus 3.84, 1 minus 6.12. Yeah, so then straight to the calculator again. That's square root of 3.84 squared plus 1 minus 6.12 close bracket squared. That is that gives me 6.4. Now I have all my distances. Now I can just use them and say, remember, this is my A, this is my perpendicular height, and this is my B. So therefore area is equals to half A plus B height. That is half my A, which is 5, my B, which is wait, this is my B, and this is my height. Yebo. Yeah, so my B, which is 10, my height, which is 6.4. I go straight to the calculator and then say 1 over 2 into 5 plus 10, that's 15, multiplied by 6.4. Right, what do I have? 48 is the answer. So 48, yeah bro, we done. 48 is the area for your trapezium. Yeah, and we are done with this example. Yeah. So you saw like you need to think. You need to think. You need to know your properties as well. Your distance formula. Actually, I can just say a secret. I post a video when to look for the formula because I had already forgotten it. But make sure to remember all the areas of all your quadrilaterals. Like we dealt with different quadrilaterals. Try to know when you go back to your grade 10, we did uh, we did do something under the areas of different shapes. So yeah, yeah, man, just make sure you know all the formulas and you know the characteristics, what a particular shapes looks like, and then know all your formulas for analytical geometry as a whole. And I am very sure that should you not do any mistake, everything is just going to be fine and you're going to get your 20 out of 20 like we did in this example. Thank you so much, guys. See you in the next video, which will be the last video. I'll be also solving another question there. See you there.